Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays the Beorning, and we're back here with Candelith.
Beorning.
You have done your part, but I must confess that my list of possible hiding places for the ring Narquil is very short. I will tell you of them, and let you judge for yourself if they seem to be reasonable to you. Alright? So I get a choice of nope, nope, and nope. So I guess I'll just take that.
Stay a moment.
Certain places within the woods and crags of Talbrin have an unsavory air. The very travelers that pass by them oft report unsettled feelings, a troubling disquiet. This in itself is not unusual, for the land remembers many things that we have forgotten, and makes such memories known to us, though we recognize them not. But to learn of such a relic of evil as the ring by which the champions of Angmar knew her greatest strength could be hidden within these woods, it could explain much. Look to the southeast. Do you see the stonework within the narrow pass through the rocks? That place is called Delasad, and it is a ruin of which I know little. Of elven make it is, but the air is heavy all about it. Look for Muildir at the narrow pass of Delasad, and he will tell you if he has seen anything of note. The other site I had in mind is Eryn Singor, a den of the wood trolls in the northwest of Talbruinen. The creatures grow from saplings in the wooded and watery groves, and it is therefore rarely troubles from outside. Might Narquil lie within the reedy beds or buried in the mud of Eryn Singor, or the depths of Bar and Tracker beneath it? One of my scouts, Laventhyr, has studied the ways of the wood trolls. Look for him outside the entrance of Eryn Singor. When Muildir and Laventhyr have given you what they can, return to me with Narquil or with any information about its location with which you have learned, and we can decide our next course. So therefore, let's go to Eryn Singor first, because I think that's the one that's going to take longer to do. And if we take that one out, and therefore if we can judge from there. Ow, 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 ow! We can judge from there whether we have time to do Delasad afterwards. Alright, let's see. First we've got to find this elf, and I always have, let's say, an interesting time getting to this elf. Because he is down a, right, make sure I keep on forgetting that he's on the other side of that water. Yeah. No wonder I keep on getting lost going to him. Alright. This is one of the reasons it takes a long time to do this one. The other reason is simply because it's quite a trek getting up to all those trolls. But we will do so eventually. Alright, now I do have to cross the water. Alright, I was afraid it was going to dismount me. So supposedly they fixed the cases where players were getting dismounted over shallow water. Ah, here he is, and I managed to do it without getting myself killed. That's a miracle.
Will you lend me your ear?
It is a pleasure to meet you, Pineclaw, but it must be an urgent errand to bring you this far into the wild. I must confess to you that I have seen no sign of the ring you seek, but the wood trolls make lengthy exploration difficult. There is an unsavory air about the place, and the presence of an evil relic might serve as an explanation for it. There is a cave beneath Eryn Singor called Bar-e-Zekir that I believe that its unpleasant air hangs about the land here comes from that cave. It must be searched for any sign of Narquil. This will be no simple feat, for the cave is the home of the LOTRO, children of Talk Shock, who ruled the wood trolls of the north for a time. Look for them in the deepest chambers of Bar and Thakir and determine if Narquil rests within one of the chambers. Hinder too any Agrim you seek searching the cave, and return to me when you have plumbed the depths of the chambers and have slaved Dag Tarkaku. Perhaps you will return with Narquil to search for it at the end. Alright, and we gotta find the interest of this, and let me see where this is. Yeah, this is way, way, way deep in there, and it's going to be a real fun one to find. I better remove that from the log. Yeah, alright. It's on... oh, whatever. Let's head up this hill, and it's going to be a rather unpleasant climb because there will be wood trolls all along the path. And you see, it got listed as a small fellowship quest. Oh, let's see. Now I gotta remember how best to do this. I always forget the right way to climb this hill. But if I keep on running into wood trolls, I think it'll be a sign that I'm going in generally the right direction. Alright. If I find nothing, like, or just worms, then maybe I took a bad path there. Oh yeah, that might have just been the entrance to where... the alternate entrance to where I was going. Okay. I don't really want to fight worms along the way in addition to everything else I've got to fight. Alright, well, where... oh, there it is, down there. This is not a good way to start this one. As I said, yes, there are all sorts of quests where I tend to get lost. I mean, there's quite a large count of them. But this one is just about second to those in Angmar that we did earlier, where we were. Alright, let's go this way. It looks like that the lurkers are... okay, I was right the time before. That's the other thing is, there are just such these long winding parts in here that you start second guessing yourself. You backtrack and then you find out you're right the first time. And that makes it even worse. So it takes a while before you're on the right track, and then even if you're on the right track, you really don't know that you're on the right track. Like, do I go up here? Or, no, that looks like it's going backwards. And the problem is, sometimes backwards is the right way. And I just could never get to the right place. Now. Okay, now that Eryn's Singor, so that at least is a good sign. And now that I can remember that. Oh, okay. No. Ooh. No, this is dead wrong. I would have seen a troll by now. I've got to have seen a troll by now. So, in other words, I was... Right? Let's see. Wait, hold on. What is that? Yeah, this is... And all this stuff, you can see here, you could spend... Yeah, see, so now I'm back to this place again. And I thought I had checked the other side already. And found nothing. And you could just, like, be going around all this, like, okay, what did I miss here? Oh! Oh, good grief! I was inches from it. And I thought that was a dead end, actually. But now, that's right, the trolls down here were... Apparently they changed the level of them when they did the revamp of the troll shawls to make them troll shawl level quests, so I can at least get through here without having to fight my way through this section. Okay, so... Yeah, alright. So that's the same. So it's not going to be as painful as it was before, since I don't have to kill every troll on running up here. That's good to know. And I found the ancient Tubari, the Jir, but it's Narco. But I'm sure that the ones in here have got to be level 50, right? Well, especially these Angrim scouts. Alright. Yeah, so therefore, I hope that they keep the level 39 people from getting inside the cave by saying, you know, you have to be at least level such and such in order to do this. Alright, let's see. Oh, the trolls! Alright, the trolls are still level 38. But the Angrim are level 50. Alright, that's going to be interesting. It does make it a little bit less unpleasant to fight my way through. The boss trolls, though, are level 50 at least. So this is a... probably because the regular trolls have the same names as some that were lowered in the landscape. So they got lowered automatically as a result of that. Well, these trolls here, they're specific name trolls. And the Angrim, of course, are level... And the Angrim, of course, are level 50 due to only being used in the Epic. So, yes, the ones that are specifically named... Right, so the young Woodroll Troll Warrior is then... got demoted with all the other ones that are outside. I'm sure that's the reason for that. Good. Alright. I just want to make sure I explore every nook and cranny here. Good. And now up here. Right, yeah, one of these. Circle up away. Circle, circle, circle. So you got all these levels to there, so it's hard to tell what's where. Oh yeah. You see all these trolls. The last time I did this, I had to fight all these trolls because they were all the mobs were on level, or at least close to being on level, and it was so now all I have to do is remember that how to find a cave, and everything else after that should be fine. And oh yes, the old version also deserved that small fellowship marking, despite the fact that it was technically soloable, due to all these trolls that you had to face. It's possible that a lot of those trolls might have even been signatures. I mean, even the normal ones, like that I can't remember. Sure it was, they were signatures back in the days before they made the whole thing soloable. It's hard to remember, you know, all the details, what they had when they changed something and the like. Alright, let's see. This is... Oh, an Angrim. Yeah, that's right. Who's attacking me? The Angrim are attacking, yes. Alright. There we go now. See, this is... Okay, that looks like it's to the exit, so... Didn't we go this way already? So where is the place we haven't explored? Oh! That was it. Alright, so now we get to go and find the elf again. Yeah, as soon as we fight off all the Angrim that are here. We will get that done. Eventually. There. Done. 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 Out of here. And then we won't get lost anymore. Ha 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 ha. And getting lost is one of my favorite pastimes. Alright. So therefore this is no longer going to be put on the... Well, I was going to say removed from the pain list, but only from the level that one in Angmar. So finding it is still a pain, but maybe I could come back to this episode someday if I ever needed to figure it out again. Alright, now let's get out of here. And let's get to that elf again. Now that we can have done this, and now that we know that all these mobs are well, that was easier than I thought it was going to be. Alright.
What do you need?
You have found no sign of Narquil? I am sorry, Pineclaw, but we may take comfort in this. The Angrim still search the cave, but we know now that it is not to be found within. May their learning of this fact be slow. I am pleased that you defeated Da Tonkshu, for no good could come of their continued growth. Tokshaj himself caused a great deal of turmoil in Talbrunn before he found his way northward, and his children would likely do the same. I am sorry your search had proved fruitless. Did Candela suggest any other likely sites? Well, yes, she did. So that's where we'll go for our next episode of Piney Plays The Beorning.